oldest son about to graduate college tomorrow.
Good. You have a variety of kids, don't you?
Oh yeah, different ages, man. I mean, hey, what can you say when they make you have them? Well, not have them, but
They don't make you have them.
No, they don't make you have them. It's more like as in, well, look. I'll be quiet. I ain't gonna say nothing because I want to hear. I mean, that'll be just my luck.
Yeah. Hey, you, whenever you're ready there, man.
I'm ready. It'll be just my luck. Me saying some stuff.
We are on, we're
Five.
on, but you're not being seen.
Alright, hold on. We're doing something right now. You gonna put that over there?
Yeah. Careful.
Oh shit.
Dude.
Well, I didn't know.
Alright,
Alright. Good.
let's do this.
I tried it. I did.
Good.
You ready for tonight?
What's tonight?
Oh man, you look like a. What up, Cat? What's up? Cam. I may have already roasted me and stuff. Y'all finna eat me up because I can't say too much what I want to say, whatever. But I'll get you guys later. We on?
You're on.
All right. What up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Welcome to Ferguson USA HotTalkRadio.com, the Petty Roast Show. I'm your host with the roast, Latherial Phillips. I'm in the building. What's going on? It's Friday, August 7, 2020, the year of me. All right. What's been going on? Nothing really nothing much been. Ain't nothing much going on too much or whatever. I'm reading comments and stuff. Nothing too much happening. Elections. In Missouri. Corey Bush got. Unseated Lacey Clay. I don't want to say, finally, but let's just say, hey man, you did enough. You did good. Just sit on back. Just fall on back. And not to mention Miss Corey Bush, there's a lot of other black ladies that actually came across Missouri and just beat their election. Tashara Jones, Kim Gardner, Alyssa Kennedy, Ella Jones, first black female Ferguson. Yeah. Everybody's hooking it up. So St. Louis kind of coming along, getting back together. But well, I don't know if they're going to deport Tory Lanez or not, but it's looking like my man's about to leave or whatever. I hate that he shot Meg in the foot. I like Tory. I liked him before. He got the transplants put on his head and everything. Matter of fact, I think them transplants what made him start wilding out a little bit more. He started doing a little bit more extracurricular activity. Like, I'm bald-headed, and you can't do... What up, Tiff? You can't do... you only can do bald head stuff, and you only can do, stuff with people with hair. You know what I mean? Like, you can't go to certain places and do certain things. You can, but you're going to look at it like, hey, man, there's a lot of people with hair here. So if you're bald and you just like, hey, I can accept it. I go ahead and get all this stuff put in my head. You're actually defeating the purpose. It's who says you need it anyway? It's just hair. A lot of my homies I'm chilling with, whatever. They don't have their hair. They're losing their hair. Their stuff coming back like this. They're looking like Iron Monkey. They look like they're about to just fly up in kung fu movies and just start busting down, chops and everything. But that's on them. They want to look like a Shaolin monk or walk around in wait for 108 snails climb on top of their heads. That's on them, but I'm going to rock my ball. But anyway, Tory Lanez, again, he was cool when he was doing bald head stuff. Got them hair implants, just flipped out. Just start wilding out. Just shot that woman in the foot twice. I mean, how you do twice? I mean, first time it's like, hey, you know what? It's an accident, man. What's wrong with you? You tripping. I didn't mean do it. This happened, that happened, yada, yada, blase, blase. Oh, okay. Pow! What? WTF, man? What are you doing? Oh, dog. I mean, put that boy back in his car seat. Why you give him his toys anyway? Who gives him a gun? Who gives a baby a gun? But anyway, speaking of babies and guns and everything, it seems like the NRA about to get their stuff. Got a case against them from New York. New York straight through a whole case on them. Was like, hey, we're gonna we don't need you. You basically a fraud. You basically just you're just out here collecting money. You say you got these rights and everything. You're putting stuff out there. You're telling people, you have the Second Amendment. You have the right to bear arms. You can carry guns. You can do this and do that. Then when people carry guns and stuff happens, you don't speak up. You don't say nothing unless it's certain groups of people or certain organizations, whatever. But nevertheless, it's coming out. It's like, hey, what are you here for? It's like, what are you here? But so, and already got a case going out against them and everything. Hey, I'd like to give a shout out real quick to my roast room crew. Champ, Cam, Ahmed, Doobie, Silver, Andrew, Coop, bunch of you guys. I rose with you. Follow Roast Room on YouTube. Check out Capo De Niro on Instagram. Check out Ahmed. I can't even pronounce his last name. It's something relating to him. Something like a haircut. But check out Roast Room on Instagram, YouTube. Check this stuff out. I'm on there. These guys are nice. These are the new wave, the next wave of comedians, and trust me. Trust and believe me. When I say you're going to see these guys with your favorite comedians or me in a few weeks or a few months or the upcoming future, it is. It's happening. Everything I've been saying has been happening. So with that being said, let's get back into some stuff. We're going to talk about Thailand. Thailand. That's the place where Donald Trump invented. He was talking about Thailand, but he was talking about Thailand, and that's like, hey, who don't want to go to Thailand? I mean, I mean, it's like Thailand. It's like, I'm thinking for some reason, it's an island full of women and chicken. Just chicken and women, and it's like just Thailand. It's like you have to be invited by the Thai master. I don't know where that came from. I remember that machine. The Thai master. You gotta be invited by the Thai master. So it's like I don't know. He was just going, just rambling, just talking about Thailand, but flipped it up into Thailand, and it's like, it's a simple mistake. I give him that,
Like nuclear.
Right, nuclear. What he said. But it's nuclear, right?
Yep.
Right.
Nuclear.
Nuclear. Like nuclear.
Yep.
Nuclear. Okay, I see what you're saying. Nuclear. So it's not NEWCLEAR, it's NEUCLAR.
UCLEAR.
That way, I just that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so nuclear and nuclear, it can be misconstrued as in Thailand and Thailand. I mean, it all depends on your language. So anyway, what else? Jonathan Isaac, Orlando Magic, the only NBA player that didn't kneel, during the national anthem, and at the first quarter, tore his ACL in his knee. Wow. I'm not saying anything's ironic. I'm not saying nothing like that. It's just, it is ironic. I wouldn't say it was karma. I wouldn't say nothing like that. It's a hell of a lot ironic. It's like, I'm not going to kneel. I refuse to kneel. No, I'm going to sit here. I have my rights and my beliefs. And it's like, this is America. You're right. You have your rights, your beliefs, and everything. Jump ball, you jump and you dribble. Next thing you know, you tear your ACL and your knee, and it's like, what can you say? What can you do? But you try not to laugh. I mean, because it's like, wow, you just got to saying you're not gonna kneel, you're not gonna say this and say that. I mean, you stood up on the strong and went to the locker room, did an interview, came back out, and got wheelchaired off the court. And I mean, I don't want to say that's ironic. I mean, I hate that anybody get hurt because we need sports right now. I need all you guys healthy. I don't even know if they're doing a fantasy football league this year. And if they are, who's playing? Are they gonna have seasons? I don't know what's going on, but we got this month to figure it out. What's popping off with football? Oh, speaking of football, The Rock has purchased the XFL. That XFL, not just a team, but the whole XFL. And that's going to be real nice. I can see The Rock doing the XFL. I can see him doing that, I can see him putting his energy into it, putting his whole vibe into it. It's like The Rock, anything The Rock touches basically is a hit. It's nice. I mean, it's The Rock. It's Dwayne Johnson. Come on, man. But the XFL is a whole nother different beast. We listening to Vince McMahon, the idea is cool, but it was too strenuously corporated. It was more corporated. It was more shirt and tie instead of blue jeans and t-shirt. I mean, you want football to be football. XFL is a different type of football. It's high impact football. It's there's really no penalties unless you just bring a gun or a bat into the field. You know what I'm saying? It's just football. It's real football. Even the lingerie football league has a little bit more, rules that's leniency compared to NFL. But nevertheless, The Rock got it right now. Well, a couple partners and stuff, but he got it, and he's going to do something. I know he's going to do something big with it, to the point where when the Battlehawks came out, I'm like, okay, that's a cool name, whatever, and everything. I was just saying, I was like that guy off of Bases Loaded. No, Major League. I was like Dennis Quaid in Major League sitting in the audience. I don't know. They're not going to do nothing. Or they're not going to say nothing. I don't know. This stuff just right, you know what I'm saying? And stuff started happening. They start picking up on it. And I'm like, okay, wait a minute. Let's start doing something. Everything's fine. Then the COVID came. And everything just shut down. He had to sell. Vince McMahon had to be like, hey, investors like, hey, where's our money? He was like, well, what do you mean, where's your money? It's like, you don't see this? It's like, yeah, but you're still making money. You still have people running back and forth against ring ropes and doing what you're doing. Where's our money? It's like, well, look, okay, I'll tell you what, we're going to just get out of it. So shut it down, everybody down. So these jerseys, I'm glad, I hope you guys didn't throw them away. The Battlehawk tattoos, you still can keep them. You ain't got to cover them up. It's like you don't have to make an appointment for September. Like, I'm going to get it covered up. No, keep it. Now you can rock it. Really, you can rock it because it's been out to happen. A lot of stuff. I mean, apparently they're trying to open stuff up right now. Shout out to 7-Eleven for this coffee. It's pretty decent. But they're trying to open a lot of stuff up right now, and I don't know. So I figure if you're gonna open one thing, open it all up. Open everything up. Don't just not open one thing up to appease the masses. It's like, well, I'm opening the casinos up, but I'm only gonna let a few people in at a time to come in to spend all their life fortunes in hopes to get more. So you only like 10 people can come in and lose their lives. Lose their livelihoods and everything. So what can you do? What can you say when you have a lot of stuff trying to open up at one time? I figure open it all up. But if you do, a lot of people gonna get sick. This stuff is pretty real. It's kind of like one of those, you don't see it, but it's there. It's like IRS in depth. It's there. Just cause you don't see it, it's there. I didn't personally see it. I don't know what it looks like. I don't have a description on a piece of paper. It was like around fungi type looking apparatus with germs and viruses all around. I don't have that, so I want to know what it looked like. It got a low haircut and it's wearing wearing sweatpants and a t-shirt. I don't know how COVID looks. I just know what it done. I just know I lost a few friends to it. Shout out to them. Rest in peace. Lost a few friends to it, but not. And it was close. When I say close, it was like, hey, where old girl at? Oh, she's sick. Oh, okay. You sit around, you wait and shit like that, and next thing you know, it's like, hey, you remember old girl? Like, that's when you know when something happens bad to somebody. They say, hey, you remember old girl? I'm like, all right, what happened? Cause if you know something, you start something off with like, hey, do you know such and such? I'm like, yeah, I know such and such. But sometimes you can throw a twist in that too. And such and such, like, yeah, well, they passed away. Like, oh. You got to say, do you remember what's the name? Like, remember is like, you're talking the past tense. But you're talking about, hey, do you know something? Like, yeah, did you just see him or something like that? Nah, man, that dude got passed away 2 weeks ago. I'm like, oh, shoot. But anyway, if they're going to open up, the football, it's like, go back to the XFL. If they get everything together, you know what I'm saying? Dwayne Johnson got he got a program, he got something that's going to be real nice. People can't wait to get out the NFL to get up in the XFL. Probably less games, I ain't going to say more money. Nah, it ain't going to be as more money as the NFL. That's the government body or something of sports, but you will still have just as much fun or whatever. And speaking of much fun and sports or whatever, you watch boxing, Scott?
Not often, no.
Okay, well, are you familiar with Roy Jones Jr.?
Nope, not at all.
Not at all?
Not at all.
Okay, well, I know you're probably familiar with this next man, Mike Tyson.
Well, yeah.
Okay, who's not familiar with Mike Tyson?
Everybody's familiar.
Mike Tyson's so popular. He got video games. He got cartoons. He have movies.
He bit off a guy's ear.
I was gonna get to that.
Okay.
I was gonna get to that. I should have started off with that because that's just like some of the great things. You know what I'm saying? That's like the top of the iceberg. He has a whole farm, a medicinal cannabis farm in Nevada, which is one of the best in the world. He has a podcast. He has a talk show. And he bit off a man's ear. Yeah. Bit that man's ear off. But you know what? On that note, I was watching a fight. I watched both fights when they fought twice. And when he got him first time, Tyson, I was looking at the interview. He was like, I'm watching what he was talking about. He's like, something ain't right. He said, every time he come in, it's like, I'm getting hit twice. Like, he'll hit me, but boom, boom. And the second fight, he realized, hey, man, this dude is headbutting me. This dude is like headbutting me, and that's like, a headbutt is hard. I give you an example. Drew McIntyre, he got a headbutt called an Irish kiss, and my son be going around trying to do that move on me. He like, Dad, I'm gonna give you an Irish kiss. I'm like, go ahead. And he'll turn around and try to headbutt me from the side and knock his little self out. I'm like, yeah, now go sit your little tail down somewhere and lay down, relax, whatever. Watch too much TV. But the hit, the head button to the point where he like, hey, you know what, Tyson snap. I mean, it's Mike Tyson. It's a boxer. It's I don't know no pugilist that's actually kind of, how you say, well, a few of them, yeah. It's a few genomatic pugilists. It's like they call it fisticuffs. Lennox Lewis, Lennox Lewis. You know what I'm saying? It was a gentleman boxer. It's like, yeah, I saw a fisticuffs with you. And it sounded like how he talk. He should have a handlebar mustache, and But Mike Tyson is, like he said, it's beyond a war. He's a pugilist. You ask Mike Tyson a question through the interview, like, what's your occupation? I knock people out. Okay. And it's like, and you're thinking he goes around and it's like, bow, bow. No, he's trained for this stuff. People actually prepare to fight this man. It's like, hey, you know what? Your next fight, you got to fight Mike Tyson. And it's like, why? And like, why I got to fight Mike Tyson? Like, because don't you want to move up in ranking? Like, yeah, but I don't want to fight Mike Tyson. Why can't, fight a bear or a gorilla or a hippopotamus? Why I got to fight Mike Tyson? It's like, well, because the bear, the gorilla, or hippopotamus don't have the world championship. You want to be world champion. You've been saying this since you was 12. Yes, but he's knocking people out at 18. It's like, look. You're 25 years old. You'll be okay. What can an 18-year-old man do to you? Well, he done a lot. He done a lot. Well, to the point where his knockouts, not so much his knockouts in the first round. It was going to happen anyway. The fight, whether it's going to happen in the first round, the second round, it's just a fashion of the knockout. And it's like, some people go in there like, hey, I ain't got nothing to lose. So you can't not be a boxer and be scared of Mike Tyson. I mean, you could be scared, but you just can't be scared. You know what I'm saying? You can't go into the ring with Mike Tyson like, okay, I quit. No. He'll chase you. He'll chase you down or something. He'll talk real bad about you. He even hit a man. I don't know who this boxer is. He even hit a man so hard, the dude started crying. Dude started crying in the ring, and he went to the corner, and his corner man like, hey, man, you crying after like, I ain't trying to. He hit me that hard like that. You crying. So they had to call the fight. They stopped the fight. Like, okay, stop the fight. Because he crying. And it's like, he crying? Like, wow. That's one of those boxing things that the dude just dropped off. He's like, he never boxed again. I think he do bakery, and he got a florist or something. But back to Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. I don't know how or what poltergeist possessed these two to get together to fight, but it's gonna happen. It's like why? Like Steve Urkel right now calling out Debo from Friday. Just out the clear blue sky. I'm tired of you watching movies. I'm tired of watching Friday, and every time I say Friday, you're just dissing Felicia. Y'all was hitting Felicia. Y'all was hitting her, knocking her out and blocking her eye. I'm just tired of. It's the same thing, but apparently he getting tired of, so he calls him out and is like, okay, I'll fight you. But Debo ain't mad. It's like Debo's Debo. Urkel gained some weight over the years. Debo gained some weight over the years. They're in this case, they both different ages. Some closer than others, but I'm just giving an example to the point where why would you ask for this? It's like Leonidas in 300. You know you're gonna die, but you take 299 other people with you to try to stop this person come over here to take over some stuff, and it's like you tried. I mean, you tried, but this dude is a conqueror. He's coming, and he's got a whole fleet of army with him, and Iron Mike Tyson. You don't get a name, Iron Mike Tyson. What metal's basically stronger than iron, other than something Area 51 has stored in the basement? I don't know. Adamantium. Well, we gotta go to Wakanda to get some animanium. So unless you know where Wakanda is, we won't get no animanium. But I know iron right now is the strongest stuff right now on Earth. Again, let me get some shout outs real quick. Now before I get some shout outs, get back to the Tyson thing. I don't know why this is gonna happen, but August 12th, Saturday, 2020, is going down. I gotta see it. Tyson can hit. I mean, you're an older guy, right, Scott? Don't you feel like the older you get, the better you get in some things?
Well, yeah.
Okay. And his
maturing.
Okay, he has some very mature hands. It's like his hands are very mature. It's like he don't even have to. He just talk to. It's like his hands. He can just talk to you with his hands. And even have to say nothing. You can be clowning. He's like, hey. You're like, oh, okay. This is Mike Tyson hands. You know, you'll sit down. Maturity. He has some very mature hands, and he's about to. What can a mature adult do to? I guess not school them, not illustrate, not educate. I get not learn them. It's something. It'll hit me, but it's that particular word. He's about to, make them understand. It's like you don't know what I mean, but you know what I mean. What I'm gonna show you. That type of stuff. You know, it's like a old gap. It's gonna be two old guys fighting. It's gonna be worse than that. If this happened to my job, I wouldn't even get in it. I mean, I go right to the bathroom and listen. That's all I can do. Just listen to what happened. Hey, if anybody from work listening or whatever, hey, stuff like that go down, I just man take his glasses off and run to the phone booth. I'm pulling my scrub string and I'm going right to the bathroom because I don't want to get in it. But Mike Tyson is going to hurt that man. And it's a done deal, so I don't want too much to elaborate on it or whatever, but it's going down. Yeah, some shout outs real quick. Get some throw some props out there. Ferguson USA, HotTalkRadio.com, Petty Roast Show, Fridays 8 a.m. Latherial Phillips. On Tuesdays we have Scott's Extravaganza, 10 a.m. Tuesday. Kurt. I'm looking dead at you. I'm sorry. Kurt's Extravaganza, 10 a.m. And on Thursdays we have Lisa. What's the name of the show? One more time.
Voice of Hope.
Voice of Hope. Lisa
Nash and Scott Hartman.
Scott Hartman, Lisa Nash. Voice of Hope, Thursdays at 1 p.m., right?
4:30.
4:30 p.m. 4:30 p.m. I'm sorry.
I need to print out a...
Thank you. I got everybody else's but that one. And on Saturdays at 1 p.m., Ira Foles, Missouri Black Chambers of Commerce, 1 p.m. Check those out. Again, everybody else.
There's one more show you missed.
What's with that?
That's Guess Who's Coming to Kansas City with MC Richardson.
Okay. Guess Who's Coming to Kansas City with MC Richardson? That comes on at what time and what day?
5 o'clock Saturday evening.
5 p.m. Saturday evening. And this is why he said he needs to write out our itinerary so I won't be looking crazy up on this show talking like this. But that's okay. That's my job to look crazy. Sometimes even talk it. But as long as you get the gist. Shout out one more time again to my roast room crew. Cam, Doobie, Ahmed, Coop, Silver, Andrew, everybody. Hey, again, mad love. Appreciate you guys throwing me on, putting me on your shows or whatever. Not whatever, but side talk. I'm sorry. Put me on your shows and everything. And, I hope I can return the favor back, just by, exposing this out, putting your names out there. Check these guys out. Roast Room, YouTube. Roast Room, YouTube. It's 8 episodes. And you got some heavy hitters on there. You got Brent Taylor, you got Brandon Lewis, you got Christina Payne. I can't think of the guy from Wildin' Out. Can't think of his name. Can't think of his name. I see his face, but I can't think of his name. But no disrespect. I'll get you later. Again, shout out to everybody. Everybody doing their thing. Doing this COVID. Ideals and dreams and visions just pop up out of anywhere when you just sit in the house bored and nothing to do and trying to figure out something, stuff happens. Ideals are created, from the birth of necessity. Ideals will kind of come from necessity. It's like the necessity of this and that. So, and for me to fulfill this necessity, I need to come up with an ideal, And sometimes, ideals are hit and miss. That's what's up. Do your thing, chap. Do your thing, Cam. Hey, again, a lot of people doing, like my man's right here doing their stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like I appreciate him tuning in. Hey, giving me props and everything. It's going to do his other stuff. Networks, irons in the fire, keep it moving. But you know what? All the same, whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? Comedy is comedy. I got into this stuff just out of nowhere. The show's supposed to be a whole total different thing, but it flipped into something as it grew into something. I say it matured because 4 years ago, what I wanted to do is actually what I'm doing now on film. I probably wouldn't have made it. I probably wouldn't have had the mic for too much longer or whatever. It was like, you're saying what to who, and how did you say this? And oh no, you can't say that. Here, give me your mic. Unplug him. But some things is like, I feel like I can go on different levels of type of stuff. I can do a lot of different type of formats of making people laugh. I can hit any genre and do different stuff. But what I'm saying is, these guys I'm dealing with, whatever, they gave me the opportunity to actually to open up and let out the stuff I actually had inside. I say a lot of stuff on here, but at the same time, you have to be kind of courteous and kind of, mindful that, people are listening in. And even though I'm doing it on Instagram and YouTube and Facebook and Twitch and, who else? Who am I missing? Have you hit them all?
Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and Ferguson USA.
Ferguson, and it's a lot of people listening on Ferguson, I have to be mindful and watch what I say and how I say it and how I paraphrase it. Whereas, and I thank you because they give me skill and giving me reservedness to actually have a little control. So I appreciate that. Whereas, and sometimes you want to go out in the field and scream, or go into a junkyard with a baseball bat, and to release some stress. This is what I'm doing now. And it's like, oh my gosh, I can breathe and say that. So, which gives me a little bit more energy and a little bit more, how you say, I'm cool. I can do this show better. It's like, how you feel? I feel great. It's like tension release. It's like popping a proverbial pimple of unpleasantness.
Oh.
That's the cleanest thing I could say at that moment.
I guess.
At that moment, that was the best thing I can say without you looking at me crazy like, what? But anyway, what else? I was trying to say this for last, but what time is it? 8:36. So I didn't want to stretch it too much, so I'm gonna tell you if I can put it on there. I have a son, a 23-year-old that's about to graduate college tomorrow. Northwest Missouri State. Latherial Phillips. Good job, brother. You did it. I don't know what to give you, but a pat on the back and a handshake. It's like, when you're in high school, it's like, okay, they give you something. But I heard that when the kid graduates, they're supposed to get their parents something. I don't know how true that is. It's only happened to me one time. So, but we'll find out tomorrow. We'll talk about tomorrow graduation, So, if you got some type of car in the parking lot or a stack of cash or some bags or whatever, I won't be mad. I won't be mad if you don't, because I don't know how the rules go. But congratulations. You earned it. A lot of stuff you did while you was there. All I could do was just laugh. I couldn't even yell. I couldn't even fuss at you. It's like, you basically was doing what I would do if I was there, and you did, and you beat the odds, and you are a true Phillips. I commend you. I commend you, my son, my firstborn. And it's like, and I understand because we're so much alike. I mean, we're alike, but hey, well, again, we're so much alike. So just remember, I got a lot of advice, but at the same time, you already know what I'm gonna say. So, good luck in the future, whatever. I see you tomorrow. I hope you get this message. But you probably listening in, and tell your friends when I see them tomorrow, I owe them a roast. I owe them a nice roast. So I can give them that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I know you guys might be going to a party or something tomorrow, and I think I look pretty young enough and wear fly enough clothes and stuff to kind of dip in, and get a few drinks or two. I know you guys gonna be drinking, so get a few drinks. But no, I don't drink. I'm just playing. You guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Again, me coming down there with Marquita, your sister, well, your auntie. I said my sister, your auntie. So we'll be driving down there. Be looking out. Again, congratulations. Hey, I don't know what to say. I don't want to get on here and be spilling my guts out. I don't want to talk all cordial or nothing. Be all, I don't want to talk Chauncey or anything. But again, congratulations, man. I'll see you in a minute. It's 8:40. Well, 8:39. What's to talk about? What's going on? Give me a second. I'm gonna think of something. Oh, the versus battle. Rick Ross versus 2 Chainz. I saw the first part. I ain't gonna even say first half. I just saw the first part. I actually came in. It started at 7. I came in probably like 10 minutes before. 10 minutes after, probably like 7 or 8 or something. I heard 2 songs apiece. Every Day I'm Hustling. Heard 2 Chainz. I can't think, True. That's about it. I fell asleep on it. I didn't hear too much about it. It didn't pull no numbers for real. So I'm not saying that it wasn't hype. Because all Atlanta, all the South, was on it. Everybody in the South was on it. It's not like the Dog versus Dog, DMX versus Snoop Dogg. It wasn't like that. Cause I was like East and West, boom, combined, killing it. It was a whole nice show. That was like the best one ever. But this one is it was a little different. A little different, kind of. I don't know. It was just okay. I guess that's what they wanted to do. Not knocking down. Shout out to both of them. They doing their respective stuff. Got more money than me, but I don't know. I just fell asleep on it. I thought it'd be a little bit more interesting than what it was. That's okay. I can't even get you. It'd be a little bit more interesting or whatever. Shout out to DJ Khaled, nephew Ahmad. What's up, brother? I'll see you in a minute. I'll talk to you and everything. I'm waiting for him to do his versus battle with Aladdin. He got again, we're trying to. Oh, he back. So again, we're trying to we're trying to do a little stuff from somewhere. Like, so I won't. My man's right here. We're trying to do a little something here. I got a little tongue tied. I'm sorry. Again, what I was saying earlier previously, Petty Rose went to a whole nother program format. At first, we was like straight roasting. It was like a whole show about like roasting. It's still roasting. I just didn't have nobody to come on and roast with me. For the first year, I can say the first year and a half, people come on and stuff. They'll say the little stuff, and I'm like, okay, all week we're getting ready, we're roasting, we're getting this, we're doing this, and these guys stay around the corner or up the street or around the way, and they like, oh, I can't come through, and I'm like, you can't come to the studio, before we had all this stuff, you can't come to the studio. I gotta show y'all, man. Hold on, let me show my guy real quick. All this stuff. That's my station manager right there. Before we had all this stuff going down, I was trying to like, hey man, let's come on, let's get in, you know what I'm saying? They like, hey man, I gotta do this, I gotta do it. I'm like, I gotta do it too. It was times that I was doing it Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I was doing it from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. I was doing it 6 hours a week. Then I had to turn around, probably go to work, or take care of a kid or do some extra stuff. I was grinding, I was pushing it because I knew I had a dream, I had a little vision, so the show kind of, by me doing it by myself, it kind of flipped, it's kind of flipped from me group roasting, sitting back, kicking it, shooting the breeze and all that stuff, to, me just sitting back all by myself, still roasting or whatever, still doing my thing. But it sounded a little bit more better, and it'd be a little bit more better if you had a crew with you, hence these guys, whatever. Again, roast room, I don't know. Again, I don't know where these mud suckers came from, but they just came up out of nowhere, and it's like we're doing this. You know what I'm saying? So again, I got to show them props, mad props, and and that's translated to I'm scared. Man, I'm not scared. I'm never scared. But anyway, we had I linked up with these guys, and the stuff I wanted to do, kind of enabled me to, kind of, broaden my horizon. Actually, I can express myself now. They push me on my game. So once I get that off my system, I can actually, I can actually commentate and be cool and everything, and, actually telecast. But not without this stuff in my head, not without jokes and roasting and cracks and flames and fires and taunts and everything. That's a lot of stuff, and I ain't gonna say that's bad. I'm not gonna say that's good, but this is something that's gonna get us worldwide known famous. This is the stuff that's gonna make This is the stuff that's gonna get us famous. That guy be joining too, Aaron Long. We're talking about roasting, Aaron. So, I mean, if anybody know me, knows me. He knows me. It's like we've been doing this for the longest and stuff, and now it's to a point where I can actually use my what I got and use and help them with what they got, and they're helping, and vice versa. So it's like a big Reese's peanut butter cup that everybody gonna want a piece of in a minute, and they can have it because I don't need all that chocolate and the peanut butter. It's just enough for everybody to get. But the thing is, we made this, we made it, and I thank them, what I'm saying, for rolling with me, messing with this guy, whatever like that. Your favorite subject, oh my goodness, I appreciate you guys for rolling with me, whatever. Hey, Aaron, I gotta see some video about these dudes from the roast room. Hey. Hey, this they it. Again, Ferguson USA, HotTalkRadio.com, Petty Roast Show, Latherial Phillips. We got different shows on Tuesdays. We have Kurt Schilling. I got it right. Kurt Schilling. I'm not even looking at you. Kurt Schilling Extravaganza. At least if we find somebody better. I mean, I don't think they will, but if they do, I want to meet that dude. Thursdays, 4:30 p.m. we have Lisa and what's the other guy name? Scott Hartman with the Voice of Hope. Also on Thursdays at 1 p.m. I should have said that. No, that's Friday. You got it. Okay, so look at you. Let me read this again. Tuesdays, 10 p.m. Kurt Schilling Extravaganza until we find somebody better. Thursdays at 4:30 p.m. Lisa, Voice of Hope. I get the guy name right. Saturday 1 p.m. lunch with the Missouri Black Chambers of Congress, Ira Folks. Saturday at 5 p.m. Guess who's coming to Kansas City with MC? I don't know if it's MC Search or
MC Richardson.
MC Richardson. I was gonna say MC Shan or MC Search or MC Light. I was gonna say MC. It was some rapper. I didn't know. And on Fridays 8 a.m. This guy right here. Right here, Latherial Phillips, Petty Roast Show. It is what it is. Okay. People are always willing to roast off camera, but when it comes on camera, the excuse comes out. But it's just really, I'm scared. Hey, that's what it is. It is. People actually, I don't want to say it, but let's just say, I mess with them. I mess with them, but let's just say, I had to find like-minded people. You know what I'm saying? Because I was on a different level that a lot of people can't touch. You guys can. We're on the same level, and we're on a whole nother plateau. I mean, we gotta put ourselves. It's not we're putting ourselves on pedestals. It's just we are. And I'm not mean to toot my own horn, but whoop. I got in some things and some stuff. You know where you're good at, whatever. Some like Mike Tyson good at fighting. LeBron James is good at basketball. I almost said something bad on here. I almost said something. Oh, I almost said something. I can't say it.
You are maturing.
Maturity. But like Latherial Phillips, he can roast. This is what I do. I heard it all. Anytime your name. Anytime you and a loved one can catch my name and qualify for benefits, and you can dial a 1-800 number to do that, shout out to Coop. That joke is still funny. I still wake up on my sleep laughing at that stuff. That was a stinger. But again, we're out here doing our stuff, and shout out to a lot of comedians out there that actually want to do their stuff. Whether you just starting out, whether you've been in there for a long time, or whether you just like, what? Don't nobody think I'm funny. I'm going to go ahead and just hang it up. Put my mic down. Like the head of an after-school program. That's why I made head look like a 1960 R&B singer. He got that shanana. He said, I know I was getting ready to say. But yeah, I forgot I was gonna say this dude be throwing me off, but that's good. That's good because I'm going or whatever, and it's comment. But that's why you guys need to follow me, Latherial Phillips, Instagram. Hashtag Serial Latherial. I'm sorry, I apologize. Serial Latherial. SERIAL_LATHERIAL. Serial Latherial. Not like the breakfast cereal you eat, but like the series of cereal stuff that I can do.
Like a serial killer.
I wouldn't say all that. He said that now, ladies and gentlemen. He said that for court records. He said that.
That's
so
right.
If anything I say is admissible after that comment. But yes, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Got videos on YouTube. Check them out. I got videos. I got roast videos and stuff. Check them stuff out. He got road work. I made it look like a cornmeal thief. But we're just, that's what I'm saying. Stuff like that. We just sit around all day and just cracking jokes or whatever. And I, now we're about to actually get a few bucks off of them. I don't need a lot of money, just enough to support my habits and my wishes and my dreams and my desires. That's it. Not too much. There's not a lot to ask for. If I want to buy a tiger from Carol Baskin, I have enough money. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even know if I bought that tiger, but I have enough money to buy a tiger and not be missing out, spent that money. So that's what I'm saying. Just having fun. Just spending money, making money, cracking jokes. That's the best way to live or whatever. I don't see why. I can see why Robin Williams. Well, I can't. But let's just say why he was here. That man had the best. You know what I'm saying? He had the best. I mean, he was kicking it. You know, I don't know what happened in between. You know, I hate that it did. You know, I wish he would have talked to me. I don't know you, but hey, you know, we know you. You need to talk to us. You know, so well, on that note, before I leave, check in on your homies or your homegirls or your family. You know, do a little mental check in. You know, crack a joke, crack a joke, have fun. You know, and just be just be mindful of, what's going on in life or whatever, because people got a lot of stuff going on, people now, have jobs due to COVID, people waiting for unemployment due to COVID, people, waiting on stamps due to COVID, people can't go out and get a job because they probably don't have daycare or babysitting because of COVID, even if you have COVID, even if you have all that to you still have bills, and your bills might be adding up because of COVID. They tell you, oh, we'll give you a break this time, and we'll hold it back. And next, they hit you with the boo bop, like brop bow, all that stuff come in. What up, Coop? They hit you with that boo bop. So be mindful of all your peoples out there. Check in on them. Make sure they straight. You gotta come over there with a, a little bag of food or something, or a little bottle of whiskey, pack of cigarillos, however the case may be. Just look out for your peoples and stuff. We're gonna look out for each other one day. We're gonna need each other. Before I go, I'm gonna cut out and before I go, I'm gonna cut out. Again, give a shout out to Coop. What up, brother? Came in. Ahmed, Cam, Doobie, Silver, Andrew. I mean, hey, the roast room crew, you guys be bugging me up. I'll see you guys later. On the other note, other than that, Aaron, right on for looking in, my brother, like that. We got to rap, Hey, we got to rap, mate. Hey, we'll holler, brother. Again, it's Friday, about to turn in and stuff. It's everybody kicking. It's a sunny day over here. It's 8:54. Temperature 70 degrees in August. It's gonna get pumped up or whatever like that. And make it
It was a beautiful ride in.
Yeah. I'm just laughing at the comments. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go before I bug up or whatever like that, because I'm just gonna be laughing for the next 5 minutes over these dudes. Again, Petty Roast Show, Ferguson USA, HotTalkRadio.com, Latherial Phillips. Again, check me out on Fridays, 8 a.m. I wish I had my no, it's good for him because he ain't gonna come out here at 9 o'clock. Now, if I learn the equipment and everything, I could be out here at 9 o'clock. But until then, check it out for 8 a.m. I'll be getting off of work, be flying through here. So, I'm out of here. You guys be safe. Have a nice weekend. Check out the Roast Room on YouTube. Videos everywhere. Check everybody out. I will talk to you guys next Friday. That's all I can say. Ain't nothing else to say. Talk to you guys next Friday. You guys be safe. Don't hurt nobody. Don't get hurt by nobody. Drink some water. Wear your mask. Wash your hands. You guys be cool. I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you people later. I'll talk to you later. All right. Peace. I'm out. See y'all in a minute.
No, just
and
wait.
I actually got one right now.
Wait.
I'm actually in the middle